Broncos country, hold on to your heart because the 2025 NFL Draft was a roller coaster of emotions for our Denver Broncos. GM George Paton and head coach Sean Payton didn't come to play, and we're here to break down each of the 4 trades they made in this draft. That's right, 4 trades. So grab a beer, sit on the couch, and let's dive deep into this story that's making waves. Are you ready to feel the pride of being Broncos country? Drop that like and comment below. What do you think of our draft? Let's go. Today we're talking about every move, the players that arrived, the impact all of this has on the team's future, and of course, how these picks will make us shout, "Go Broncos!" even louder next season. So no more wasting time, let's jump right into the first topic, Broncos country. Before we get into the trades, let me set the stage for you. The 2025 draft, held in Green Bay, Wisconsin from April 24-26, was a crucial moment for our team. We entered with 7 picks, but George Paton, this guy who seems to play chess while we're all stuck on checkers, already had a plan. He and Sean Payton wanted flexibility. They wanted to surprise. And man, did they deliver. In recent years, Payton has shown he's not afraid to make moves. In 2022, 2023, and 2024, he made 3 trades in each draft. But in 2025, he raised the bar and made 4. This is like walking into a poker table, bluffing everyone, and walking away with the full pot. The goal? To secure talent, stockpile future picks, and maybe even build a roster that will make some noise in the playoffs. Do you guys smell postseason in the air, or is it just me? So, Broncos country, what do you think about Payton's aggressive approach? Is he playing to win, or is he risking it all? Let me know in the comments, because I want to know what's on your minds. All right, Broncos country, now let's move on to the first big moment of the draft. On day 2, we saw the Broncos make a smart trade with the Carolina Panthers. They swapped several picks, and the result was that we dropped a few spots in the second round. But hold up, it's not time to start trashing Payton yet. This move was strategic. The goal was to accumulate more picks in future rounds, kind of like saving up for the 2026 draft, while still ensuring we got an impactful player. And who did we land after this musical chairs move? None other than running back R.J. Harvey. This guy is a machine, Broncos country. He runs with an explosion that reminds us of the best moments from running backs who've worn our orange and blue. Payton admitted it was risky dropping 2 spots in the second round because R.J. Harvey could have been snatched up by another team, but in the end, it all worked out. He was there, waiting for us, and now he's a Bronco. What do you think about R.J. Harvey, folks? Do you think he'll be the guy to carry our offense, or are you still a bit hesitant? Let me know in the comments. Because we're building up the hype train for Harvey Broncos country. If you thought Payton was going to take it easy after the first trade, think again. On the very same second round, we made another trade, this time with the Detroit Lions. We sent the 57th pick, which we just acquired, and the 230th pick, 7th round, to the Lions. And in return, we got the 60th pick, still in the second round, and the 130th pick, 4th round. Sounds complicated, right? Let me explain why this was genius. First, we only dropped 3 spots in the second round, which is practically nothing. Second, we got an extra pick in the 4th round, which is like finding money in your pants pocket. And third, the Lions used the 57th pick to grab offensive lineman Tate Ratledge from Georgia. Good luck to them, but we were eyeing something else, more flexibility to shape our roster. This trade shows how Payton is thinking long-term, Broncos country. He's not just playing for now, he's building a team to dominate for years. And you know, Sean Payton even got a pat on the back from Payton for finally convincing him to drop in the draft. The first time since 2006 that Payton agreed to this. Do you think Payton is starting to enjoy these trades, or is he just letting Payton shine? Let me know what you think. Broncos country, the second round was like an action movie, and the third trade was the climax. We dropped again, but this time it was to make sure R.J. Harvey, that running back we were eyeing, would fall into our laps. Payton confessed in a press conference that it was tense. He said, "It's always a risk when you trade back." But man, what courage, and what a reward. Harvey is a player who brings speed, strength, and game vision. He's the kind of guy who can turn a 3-yard gain into a 30-yard sprint. And Broncos country, we know how much of a difference a dynamic running back can make in Sean Payton's system. Remember the glory days with those game-breaking backs? Well, Harvey might just be the next in that line. So tell me, are you hyped about R.J. Harvey? Or do you think we could have gone with someone else at that spot? And one more thing, does Payton deserve a trophy for all these moves, or is he playing with fire? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I know you've got strong opinions. Just when you thought this draft couldn't get any crazier, here comes the 4th trade. This time, we made a deal with the Houston Texans and snagged 2 more late-round picks. That's right. Payton basically said, "I want more pieces for my puzzle." And the result? We wrapped up the draft with 7 new players after all the movement. That trade with the Texans was like a bonus. We moved down a bit, picked up extra picks, and still landed talents like punter Jeremy Crawshaw and tight end Caleb Lohner in the later rounds. These guys might not be stars yet, but they're the kind of players who make a difference on special teams and in key moments. And let's be real, a great punter can change the game. Right, Broncos country? Who doesn't love a punt that traps the other team on their own 5-yard line? What do you think about that final trade? Smart move or just hoarding picks? And seriously, who's excited to see Crawshaw pinning teams deep with those booming punts? Let us know. Now that the dust has settled, let's take a look at our 2025 draft class. Besides R.J. Harvey, we added cornerback Jahdae Barron, 1st round, wide receiver Pat Bryant, defensive end Syvion Jones, edge rusher Quay Robinson, punter Jeremy Crawshaw, and tight end Caleb Lohner. It's a balanced group with talent on both sides of the ball and on special teams. Jahdae Barron, for example, is a guy who could transform our secondary. He's instinctive, fast, and has that "you're not getting past me" mentality we love. Pat Bryant is a reliable target, just the kind of wide receiver our QB needs to light up the field. And Syvion Jones, a beast on the defensive line, ready to terrorize opposing quarterbacks. Broncos country, which of these rookies do you think will make the biggest impact right away? Or are you putting your money on a sleeper like Caleb Lohner to surprise us all? Hit the comments. I know you've got hot takes. These 4 trades weren't just about 2025. They show that George Paton and Sean Payton have a bigger plan. They want a competitive team now, but they're also thinking about 2026, 2027, and beyond. Those extra picks we picked up? That's ammo for the next draft. And in a league as competitive as the NFL, that's pure gold. And the fact that we traded down in the 2nd round and still got R.J. Harvey shows that Payton is playing with confidence. He trusts the team's scouting, he believes in the players coming in, and most importantly, he believes in Broncos country. So, what do you think about the future of this team? Are we playoff bound or still missing a key ingredient? And seriously, is Sean Payton finally cutting loose with these trades? Sound off in the comments. We're in this together. What a wild draft, Broncos country. These 4 trades from George Paton and Sean Payton show that the Denver Broncos are hungry for wins. R.J. Harvey, Jahdae Barron, Pat Bryant, and the rest of the crew are here to shake things up. And I don't know about you, but I'm really hyped for what's coming. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any Broncos content. And of course, drop a comment. What was your favorite trade? Which rookie do you think will shine brightest? And most importantly, are you ready to yell, "Go Broncos" next season? We'll see you in the next video, Broncos country. Until then, it's orange and blue in our hearts.